A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. It's a wonderful time to talk sports, and we are really in the mood this Wednesday. So thank you for joining us on this midweek edition of the show. My name is Tony Ibitoye. I can assure you that if you stay with us for the next 50 minutes, that Sports Tonight will be reaching you tonight from your award-winning Channels Television. You will not regret staying with us. We have a lot to talk about on the program tonight. Before I introduce my partners on the program, I need to tell you that, as we said on this show, on Monday and Tuesday, it's extra loaded. We have a whole lot of interesting persons to talk to and already waiting in our studios to come on the show tonight. And we will be dissecting a whole lot of issues, some controversial and intriguing, a whole lot, because there's a lot happening around our domestic football. So that's the setting, really. We'll talk about domestic football. The LMC, the club owners, met in Abuja today. What was the outcome of the meeting? The good, the bad, and the ugly. We'll talk about it on the program tonight. And I have a guest in the house, a public relations officer of one of Nigeria's foremost traditional clubs from the north, but now campaigning in the Nigerian National League. He will also come in to talk to us about the challenges of having a privately run club in the Nigerian National League and what he intends, what he wants to see change around the Nigerian National League. Remember, the Nigerian National League board has Emeka Nyama as the chairman. They're trying to do a lot, but are they doing enough? There's a difference between doing a lot and doing enough. We'll talk about it as well when my guest comes in. But let me start without wasting any more time and introduce you to my partners on the program this midweek. Tunde Koiki, were you here yesterday when Yemi Adebayo was on the show?
Yes, I
and
was.
Cosmos?
Yes, I was.
And they were hoping against hope that Arsenal were going to put something out of the fire.
Well, let's be kind to all the Arsenal
because
fans,
Liverpool crashed out a long time ago.
No, that
that
has nothing to do with.
So you really
Liverpool.
have to be very careful.
I just want to be sympathetic and empathize with all the Arsenal fans who felt some kind of sorrow yesterday, but it promises to get even worse on the weekend.
Tunde, is it genuine sympathy?
It's not. It says it's
genuine sympathy.
Is the sympathy
or the sympathy the farmer has for the chicken?
You didn't hear what
sympathy nonetheless.
You didn't hear what he said. He said the situation will get worse by the time they confront
Liverpool on Saturday.
It is sympathy. Sympathy of any kind is welcome. Am I right? Sympathy of any kind is welcome.
Anyway, good to have you on Sports Tonight this midweek.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure you are happy because I know that you love Chelsea a lot.
I don't know why you keep on saying
Chelsea.
I don't know why
you are a Chelsea fan.
the club or Chelsea the
anything Chelsea.
No.
The special one, the blue one.
No. We must be
Chelsea.
This is
not the drink.
No,
not the Chelsea drink.
I've warned you to stop parading me as a Chelsea supporter. I'm not a Chelsea supporter.
No, Chelsea the club. Are we?
No, I'm not a Chelsea supporter. Okay. I only support one club, Rangers. Before now, Enyimba.
Why? Why the change?
He has become because Rangers will always break your heart.
All right. Okay. We are trying to be as light-hearted as possible on the program tonight because the issues we have to discuss are not issues that will make us smile at all. These are issues that can impact on the domestic game and have a lot of influence on whether we're making progress with our football or not. But one thing we'll try to do on the program tonight is that we will try as much as we can to be as interactive as possible, and that is to take advantage of the platforms that we have on Sports Tonight to talk to you and also allow you to talk to us via Twitter. So we will try to be as interactive as possible, and that means we will want you to get on to your phones, get onto your tablets, and try to get the feedback across to us on Sports Tonight. You know the platforms already on Facebook. You know our handles as well on Twitter. We want you to take advantage of all of those things and talk to us on Sports Tonight. Those handles are showing on your screen right now.
Premier League. This actually is a replay of week 31. It does count for a lot when the chips are down. It's a free kick. Maximo Jobo from the far side. And that one well headed in, and the flag just went up. It's not going to count. it is not going to count, but that really does. It would be a great thing if one were to get a second look at that. Victor Ezeji looking crestfallen.
This is actually the best angle to see it. The ball was well driven in. He peeled off at the last moment. I think it's an absolutely correct decision by the officials. On 58 points, Kano Pillars.
Well, the flag stays down there. Enyimba looking good for a goal and great save. Double save there from Afelo High. A treble save. Fantastic goalkeeping. And Theophilus Afelo High just keeping Enyimba out. What a performance he has put up here. He does it with both. He even takes free kicks actually with the right foot. And he got that one just right. And the header missing. Free header in the end for Ifanyede. How many chances are Enyimba going to have in this game and let go?
That one was very dangerous indeed. The marking was lacking from Kano Pillars, and all they needed was to just hit that near post. He didn't. Lucky Afelo High, lucky Kano Pillars, and Enyimba failed to take the lead here.
Ready and waiting. Maxino Jobo is looking left and right. He looks very lithe, but surely very strong. And the throw in now coming on the header. And oh, what a save there by Femi Thomas. That's perhaps the save of the game so far. It was on the line. He just palmed the ball away and kept it away from becoming the first goal of this encounter.
That was also the chance of the match. A point-blank header from Shehu Abdullahi.
With less than 5 minutes of normal time left. And an opportunity, Kano Pillars should, but the flag was up. And Kabir Umar, he thought he had nicked it in the end for Kano Pillars. But the assistant referee here, the first assistant referee, Saeed Ayeni, had lifted his flag long before that final touch from Kabir Umar.
That's the second goal to be chalked off today for offside, but it was a long part. In fact, he's been living offside, actually.
Kabir Umar refuses to go down. Pillars still coming forward. Flag stays down. And a shot. And a save from Femi Thomas. Again, point blank shot from Kofar Mata. Fantastic effort. Snapshot. And again, Femi Thomas called to action. And he acquitted himself admirably.
Safety first option all the time. That's a watchword for those men in white.
Umar Zango. A long heave, he's aiming for inside the box, and the shot, oh, not connected, and the header, and it is in the net, and oh, what a finish that was! What a goal that was from Mami Rubale. He came in to replace Gambo Mohamed, and well, first of all, Kofar Mata missed with that.
Well, that was the moment that won Kano Pillars the trophy for me, because this happened, I think, just 2 games to the end of the season. If they hadn't won all 3 points in this game, played at a neutral ground in Lokoja where Pillars were banished to, I'm sure we would have been talking about a different champion for the 2012-2013 season of the Glo Premier League. The season is over. Pillars have won it. Enyimba came second. We've concluded this season. We know the team's going down, but we do not know yet when the new season 2013-2014 will start. And that's because of our next story. And gentlemen, the story coming out of Abuja today is the league management company and the club owners have gone to war again. That's the story. And I don't know in whose interest this will go on. Clearly, issue of when the new season will start is not even in the picture at all. What is in the picture is who will organize the league for the new season. The LMC, the league management company, and the club owners have gone to war again.
Well, Tony, you and I knew that the piece that existed was a piece of the graveyard.
Why?
You know, because some salient issues were not addressed. If you don't address such issues, the peace will be threatened. And that is what has happened. We have said it here all the time.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Sorry to cut you short because something is showing on the screen right now. Let me just quickly read through what you have on the screen in case you do not have a full picture of the slide that you are seeing on your screen. This is the communique issued at the end of an expanded meeting of the Premier League club chairmen and managers, club owners, held today held Tuesday, 29th October, that was yesterday, at the West Point Hotel in Wuse, Abuja. And he says the meeting reviewed the just concluded 2012-2013 Global Premier League season. You can see that on your screen, and rated it average, just as it identified some flaws in certain areas like poor officiating, insecurity at the match venues, crowd violence, as well as some administrative inconsistencies. The meeting emphasized, that's the second point you are seeing on your screen, emphasized on the expiration of the tenure of the league management company in line with the terms of reference given to them by the NFF. The third point says the meeting especially thanked the chairman and members of the LMC for their efforts in organizing the just concluded league season, as well as other several innovations and suggestions on the way forward, and wished them well in their future endeavors. That's the third one. The fourth one you are seeing on your screen, the meeting re-echoed the need for immediate organization of elections to usher in a substantive league board in line with relevant statutes governing football globally as stipulated in FIFA standard electoral codes and as affirmed by the NFF in their letter to FIFA. That's the fourth one you can see on your screen. But the fifth one that is barely showing on your screen, but I have it here on my system, on my tablet, says in order to avoid a vacuum, okay, it's clearer now. The outgoing LMC are to hand over to the Secretariat of the League, who are to liaise with the present club owners executive pending the election of a substantive board. The entire club owners congratulated Kano Pillars for winning the league back-to-back.